Hello everyone. My name is Jay. This is my YouTube, Final Four Frieza. This is you see my face, and see I like swords. This is a plastic one, and you see I like this channel, Sell Swords Arts, where they teach you about how to use swords and cutting and like fencing and all that. And I see a lot on their channel is reverse grip. Okay. You see, I like reverse grip. Everyone does. It's cool. But what they don't show you is that, well, what they do show you is reverse grip is useful, but it's too much of a risk to where it's unsafe and it's not really that good because someone can overpower you. If they're skilled enough, they can just do a couple tricks and you're done. What I'm here to show you is how to do reverse grip properly and how to make it useful as if you're regularly fencing. Okay? But I'm 14, so don't take all this with a grain, with like the biggest field. Take it with like a cup of salt. Because I know what I'm doing, pretty experienced, but I don't have much to say on what I can. Okay? So, we're gonna get into it. Alright, let's start out with the sword. So, to start out, find a stick around 2 feet big or long. This is 2 feet long. Don't make it this long to where the duct tape is. Make it at least 2 feet so you have something resemble a sword. And then I want you to practice with me. Okay? Look. Reverse grip is cool, and I want to show you guys how it's done properly to a way you can use it and can be good enough to not be dogged on like they do, but also still show you that there's a risk, but you can avoid that risk if you do it properly. Okay, here's how you start. So when you're doing reverse grip, you never want to start out like this, where your arm is close, or like this. Well, you can start out like this, but I'll show you that later. The reason you don't want to start out with your arm close is when the fight starts and you're going for the attack, you're actually putting your whole arm out and you don't have enough leverage on your wrist to where you'll be able to fully counter their strike, because they're going to strike you, and with this they can parry you, and what that can do is that can, since you have the least amount of strength actually here, even if you grip it hard, they'll knock it back and then slam, slice, you're dead. And that's it. That's all you can do. But, so, what I'm here to teach you is, and also like this, if you start out like this, obviously, you go in for like that, they parry you, you'll bend your wrist, and that can actually end up stabbing yourself from their attack, but it's your fault. So here's how to do it right. Start like this. No, not close, but halfway. So then, when you're moving and you're fighting, you actually extend your arm, but you move in a little bit, so you get that close enough range to where you can do that, and like that, and you know, you can get your hits in. If you're strong enough, you can do that, and then you can finish off with a stab. And that's good. But here's the basics of it, okay? So you start off like this, okay? Halfway out. Your arm has to be half out. Firm grip on your sword, okay? And you want to take a step, you want to slice. That'll give you just enough time to either stab your opponent or to slice them again and again and again, eventually hitting upwards where like their face is knocked back, or like you hit them like that, where you can stab down and finish them. Okay? That's good. First, beginner tactic, try this with a stick, or just not a real blade. Do not try this with a real blade. Stay safe, be safe, do good, be careful. Then, what you also want to do is, here's another way to start out. If you start out like this, okay, you must think this is bad, because this would be more leverage for them to hit you in. No, when you start out like this, you want to maneuver to the side, and then bam! You get them with a clean right hook, but instead of a hook, it's a slash. And then you can either stab upwards into their head and they die, or into their chest, or their heart. It's a perfect 2-hit, ready? 2 hits. Just like that. It's simple, it's easy, it's good, and it can cover a lot of bases around them going like because when they go like this, and they see your hand like this, they'll go in for the attack, but you move, and bam.
I got the dog who gets out of there by